Hello Scorpio, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Scorpio, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. So with all that being said, Scorpio, let's get started. How does Scorpio currently view this relationship? All right, Scorpio. So we do have the Seven of Cups. We also have the Queen of Pentacles, and then we also have the Eight of Swords. All right. Scorpio. With the Eight of Swords to the Seven of Cups, I feel like there's something in your life that has been distracting you from your goals as well as your purpose in this life. It could very well be a person. That's definitely a possibility, but I want to look at what this is that has been distracting you from your goals and your purpose in this life. Whatever this thing is, it's something that has also been creating a lot of stagnancy in your life. I'm also getting that, as well as stress. But tell me more about the Eight of Swords to the Seven of Cups. Okay. All right. Kind of looks like a connection that has been distracting you from your goals and, your purpose in this life. I feel like you've kind of reached this point within your relationship with this individual where you find yourself questioning yourself as to why you're still with them. It's kind of what I'm getting. I just feel like not only do they distract you from your goals and your purpose in this life, but they also bring a lot of stagnancy and stress into your life, as well as a lot of disappointments. It kind of looks like you've definitely, forgiven this person for a lot of things. You've definitely given this one over here chance after chance after chance after chance after chance. I'm also getting that as well. But yeah, I feel like you've already kind of found yourself questioning as to why you continue to remain with this person, especially because it kind of looks like they bring more bad into your life than good. I feel like what really, really, really bothers you the most is that your relationship with this person has definitely distracted you, from a lot of things that you want to focus on, things that you want to prioritize, but you just can't because they're over here stressing you out. You know what I mean? Let's look at this person. How does this person currently view this relationship? In some way, shape, and or form, it does appear to me that this person's life has gotten better since they met you. It's interesting because it doesn't look like your life has gotten better since you met them. If anything, it kind of feels like your life has gotten, worse, since you met this person. It's like the moment you met this person, things started to randomly go left, in your life. But it's like the moment they met you, it's like things started just to, go right in this person's life. I keep getting this person's life in some way, shape, or form got better the moment that they met you, the moment that they got involved with you. But we can't really say that, for you. It just kind of looks like your life just started to kind of get pretty bad on you. Okay, the moment you got with this person. Because before this person, it looks like you were doing really good. It looks like you were doing very well. But it's like the moment this person walked into your life, it's like everything drastically changed, and it drastically changed for the worse. How does Scorpio feel? You're conflicted because I could tell that you really do want to continue to be with this person and want your relationship with this person to, honestly work out. But I mean, it's like you're really questioning, man, is it really worth it at this point? Is it really worth me continuing to fight for this? Is it really worth it? It's like your heart, right? It's like your heart wants you to continue to remain with this person, but it's like your mind is like, yeah, this doesn't seem like a good idea because all they do is stress us out. All they do is bring stagnancy and lack into our lives. It's like your mind is telling you the complete opposite of what your heart is essentially telling you. Okay. Let's keep going. How does this person currently feel. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands, we have the World, and then we also have the Five of Cups, and then we also have the Star out here. It kind of looks like you've been expressing to this person, you know, how like unhappy you've been in this relationship and how this relationship, you know, affects you in a very, very negative way. And it does create a level of worry and concern within them, because this person feels, for whatever reason, they feel like, you know, if they end up losing you, they will be losing a good thing. But there's also like this overwhelming feeling of them essentially feeling like if they lose you, in some way, shape, and or form, their life is going to go to shit. Not saying that it is, that's just kind of what they feel is going to happen. Like they feel like if they lose you, their life is just going to go to shit for whatever reason. Hence why they feel like they can't lose you. Okay. So that's, okay. The thing is that you, right, and the relationship with you, it does bring a lot of good into their life. Okay. It truly, truly does. However, them in your relationship, you know, with you, it doesn't really bring a lot of good into your life. Like, it kind of looks like the bad is like outweighing the good here in this entire situation. Like, I understand that it benefits them to continue to remain with somebody like you. I just don't see how you being with them benefits you. Like, I don't see it. Like, on top of that, you're showing up as a Queen of Pentacles. They're showing up as a Knight of Pentacles. So, I mean, that's, yeah. Like, I do feel like, in some way, shape, and or form, right? I do feel like you bring far more to this table than they do. And I feel like you always have, is kind of what I'm getting. Like, you have way more to offer this person than this person has to essentially offer you, is what I'm gathering. So there's like a drastic difference there. But that's not even like, forget about what you have to offer and bring to the table, and forget about what they have to offer and bring to the table. I just don't like the fact that it kind of looks like you're getting the shitty end of the stick here. I don't like that. And I also don't like the fact that this relationship is stressing you out to the point where it's hard for you to concentrate and focus like on your goals and the things that you want to accomplish and achieve for, you know, for yourself. I don't like the fact that it's like causing you to like lose sight, you know, of what you want to do with your life and what you want to accomplish and achieve, you know, for yourself. I just don't like it. Like, I don't like it at all. What actions will Scorpio take towards this person? Or moving forward? You know, you invested a lot of time and energy towards this dynamic here between you and this person, and you wanted to essentially count for something. You know, as far as like the time you've invested, you want it to essentially count for something. You know, I get it. You want it to count, you know. You don't want to feel like you invested all of this time and energy towards this person for absolutely nothing. So I do see you continuing to just stay on the path that you're currently on with them in it. But with the Seven of Wands to the Page of Swords to the Devil to the High Priestess to the Ten of Wands coming out here, like, it's like your intuition's like screaming at you. It's like your intuition is like screaming at you to like start listening to like what your mind is telling you and what your mind is telling you that you should essentially be doing, because it just kind of looks like if you continue to remain, you know, with this person, not only do I see things, you know, continuing to stay the same here between the two of you, and what I mean by that is like this relationship is going to continue to stress you out. This relationship is going to continue to like, you know, make it hard for you to focus on your goals, focus on the things that you want to essentially accomplish and achieve for yourself. And the reality of the situation is that there will come a point in time, Scorpio, where you're going to look at this entire situation and tell yourself, you know what, none of this is worth it. None of this is really worth it, because you know, it's like, I do see you having this moment, and I feel like this moment's coming very, very soon. This whole you listening to your heart when it comes down to this person, all of that's going to come to an end. It's going to. It is what it is. And this energy might hit you tomorrow. It might hit you a week from now or a month from now. The point that I'm making is that it's going to hit you. Like you're looking at your entire situation with this individual from an emotional standpoint, not from a logical standpoint, but you will start to look at this entire situation from a logical standpoint. Logically speaking, it's not worth it, as far as remaining with somebody who stresses you out, remaining with someone that maybe you don't feel safe and secure with, remaining with somebody that you don't trust, remaining with somebody who distracts you from your goals and your purpose in this life. Like there's gonna come a point in time where you're gonna look at this entire situation and be like, yeah, this is not worth it, I gotta go. So with that being said, it's like, yeah, I mean, I see you choosing to continue to remain with this person, but you're not going to be able to like ignore this overwhelming feeling that you should get up and walk away. You should get up and walk away, because I feel like your intuition not only is encouraging you to get up and walk away, but your intuition is also encouraging you to listen to your mind. Listen to your mind. I also feel like your intuition is essentially telling you as well that things are not going to essentially improve in this entire situation. And deep down inside, as much as you want things to improve between you and this person, you know that it's not going to. You know what I mean? So by you choosing to listen to your heart and not your mind, it's just going to lead you down a road you don't really want to go down. You know what I mean? And let me look at this person real quick. What actions? Okay. The issue that I really have with this person is how selfish they actually are. Because let's just keep it a buck. You know what I mean? Like this person knows how much your life has drastically changed, for the worse since they decided to walk up in it. They know that. They know. It's not like they're oblivious, like they know that that your relationship, with them has been very hard on you. It's been very stressful. It has, it has brought a lot of toxicity and negativity into your life, lack, stagnancy. I mean, the list goes on and on. They know that your life has drastically changed, for the worse since they walked up in it. But see, that's the thing, right? Is that even though they know, like at the end of the day, like their whole thing is, well, shit. I mean, I know the moment I walked into Scorpio's life, it's like their whole life went to shit. But like, I mean, I feel bad, but hey, as long as I'm good, as long as I'm good, as long as I'm living the good life, you know what I mean? As long as everything's going right in my life, that's all that matters. So you mean to tell me, I just want you to be more like them, is basically what I'm telling you. I want you to be more like them. You know how this person only thinks about themselves? I'm gonna need you to start doing that, because you have a very selfish individual by your side. They know that the moment they got with you, your life went completely south. The moment they got with you, the moment they walked into your life. But do you think that this person stopped to like think, you know what, maybe I'm not good for Scorpio. You know what? Let me just walk away because I'm just not good for them. You think that they stopped to fucking do that? No, they didn't. They did not. Because it doesn't benefit them to walk away from you. So you mean to tell me that if this person gets up and walks away from you, that they're going to be okay with their life going to shit on them? No. They rather sit here and stay with you than to lose you any day of the week. Because I don't know what it is, but I keep getting like when they look at you, it's like they feel like they're living the good life with you, and they feel like if they were to essentially lose you, their life is going to be nothing how it is as of right now. It's like they feel like if they were to lose you, their life is just gonna get bad on them, and they don't want that. You know what I mean? Like they don't want that. They don't want to go from living the good life to living an okay life. Like they don't want to do that. You know what I mean? They don't want to do that. So yeah, I mean, it's affecting you, as far as the marriage and a relationship is concerned. But as long as they're good, as long as they're living the good life, as long as everything's Gucci on their behalf, that's all that really matters to this person. Like if your life is going south because they're in it, it is what it is. As long as they're good, that's all that matters to them. It's like, I need you to be a little bit more like this person. You need to start like thinking about yourself and putting yourself first and doing what's best for you. Because I promise you, okay, the moment that you stop listening to your heart and you start listening to your mind, your life is going to get instantly better. Them, not so much. To go from the 10 of Pentacles to the 5 of Pentacles, that's pretty damn bad. That's like it's like they're going from living the really, really good life to living, I mean, it could be better, but hey, you know, it is what it is type of life. I feel like this person's blocking your blessings, okay? I do. I really do feel like this person's blocking your blessings. I am definitely getting that. Like, you're like this person's like good luck charm or something like that. Like, you're their blessing and they become your only curse. You know what I mean? Like, you need to be a little bit more like them. You know, somebody who thinks about themselves, you know, first, somebody who's selfish, you know, like, you need to do that. Don't stop to think, oh man, if I leave them, you know, I wonder what's going to happen to them. Who cares at this damn point? Because they made it abundantly clear with this energy alone that they know that your life has went to shit the moment they decided to walk up in it. And hey, you know, as long as everything's, you know, going good in their life, you know, hey, that's all that really matters. Yeah, no, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I think that your life will drastically change and get better once you stop. Once you stop listening to your heart. I promise you, your life will get instantly better without this person in it. Instantly better. You'll be at peace. You'll be far more abundant and fruitful. You'll be far more concentrated on your goals and the things that you want to manifest and create for yourself into fruition without this one over here having to constantly stress you out on top of that. Like, you would be awesome without this person in your life. But it does require you to stop listening to your heart and start listening to your mind. But it also requires you to be just as selfish as this one. So don't stop to be like, oh, but what's going to happen to them? And it don't matter. And it shouldn't matter to you, because it's not like they're stopping to think like, damn, man, like, you know, ever since Scorpio met me, you know, it's like their life has just been going to shit. I've just been stressing them out. It's so hard for them to concentrate and focus on what they need. You know what? Man, I love them too much to sit here. You know what I mean? And put them through all of this. You know what? Let me just get up and go. No. Oh, no. No, it's too good over here. It's too good over here. No. They don't want to go from living the good life to living a life that, you know, I mean, it's okay, but I wish I was doing better type of life. No, they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. They rather continue to be a part of your life, stress you out, distract you from your goals. Hey, as long as everything's going good in their life, you know, that's all that really matters to them. I think it's, you know, it's going to happen anyways. It's going to happen because I saw it happening. There's going to come a point in time where you're going to stop listening to your heart, and you're going to start listening to your mind as well as your intuition when it comes down to this person. And when you do decide to start listening to your mind as well as your intuition, everything's going to drastically change. It's going to drastically change for the better. You know, sometimes involving yourself with the wrong person could do this to you. You know what I mean? And it kind of looks like that's what's happening. You're involving yourself with the wrong person. You're involving yourself with the wrong person, and it's blocking you from your blessings. All right? So that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.